Alright, Saladin.
It's time to fight.
What do you got for me? A shader. That's it? Or maybe there's more? And an album. That's all I get for completing the Iron Banner quest. Excuse me for a second, guys. Are you fucking joking me? I spend hours on this stupid quest. Hours of my time taken out of the way, and all I get to show for it is a... Yeah, this will be interesting. So, let's just go through what the Bastion is first. It's the first ever kinetic fusion rifle. And even back in Destiny 1, we never had a kinetic fusion rifle. We never had it before. They've always been some type of element. This is the first one that's never had an elemental type. The two unique perks with this are Saint's Fist, charge up to fire 3 spreads of kinetic slugs, which is kind of obvious for a fusion rifle. And then Breakthrough. A portion of this weapon's damage bypasses elemental shields. So that's going to be interesting to see how it operates both in PvP and PvE.
Zone B captured.
Ooh, okay. Not bad. I got the kill on that. At least I believe I did. Oh wow! Oh wow! That actually did some. I mean, I think if I had a better aim on that guy, I think I probably would have.
Lost. Zone B lost.
Ooh.
Zone pulled ahead. I've only
Ooh.
seen
The weapon's actually not terrible. The recoil, I think, is the worst part of this weapon so far. That's just my assumption of it. I mean, I know fusion rifles do sometimes have a bit of a kick. I think that's why I kind of like using trace rifles more, obviously, since they don't have that. I couldn't even see them.
Let the wolf. Zone C captured. Your lead has grown, but don't let up. They won't. Opponent claimed Zone A. You captured Zone B. 2 zones are yours. Zone C lost.
I couldn't like the reach. The other thing I do have a bit of a problem is it's kind of hard to tell.
The wolf's howl may be the last thing.
The charge with this particular weapon can be a bit on the tricky side as well. Oh my god. I mean, it did some decent damage to supers and everything like that. Again, I'm not just the... It might just be because I'm not the biggest Crucible player, and maybe that's just why I'm having struggles with this weapon. Ooh! Okay, nice. Got a sentinel out of his shield. That was nice.
Opponent claims Zone A.
Ooh! Oh god. Shield bash again. And again, the sound of the weapon is really unique as well. I think that's also the other thing that I like about this is, like, you know, there are just some guns that, like, even though they are a bit trash, realistically, the way that they sound when they're fired. Okay, yeah, flinching is a bitch with this gun too.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
Again, the recharge rate is not,
are lit.
and we're already frickin' screwed. Oh my god, like seriously. The recharge rate could be, I mean,
The howls are quiet.
I understand that fusion rifles take a minute to get the shots off, but this is actually a little bit...
Zone C captured.
Okay. Nice, got one.
Zone B lost.
Oh my god, dude.
Two zones.
Like, ridiculous, man.
Lost.
Oh my god, yeah, the recoil of this gun is the worst part of it. By far. This thing doesn't really do energy. It's like, it's a fusion rifle, but it just shoots like normal bullets. I think that's the problem. It kind of... This weapon kind of gives me the same kind of vibes that the, what was the gun? The Cerberus weapon. Yeah, the Cerberus gun, because it's, like, even though it's... Yeah, like, obviously, the range was a little bit better, but that's more medium range, because even a regular fusion rifle can be long range. I think that's the problem, because this isn't... Because I don't think you could technically count this as... I would not classify this as a fusion rifle. Maybe the charge rate, maybe that's the only reason why it's classified as a fusion rifle. But this, to me, is more like a... like a 3-burst shotgun. That's the best way I could describe this gun. It's not a fusion rifle. It's like a burst shotgun. So let's see how this particular weapon does against kind of a bigger enemy. Okay, well, I need to find an enemy by myself so I can actually test this thing. Well, actually, hold on. Okay. Okay. That's actually not that bad, all things considered. Gets through the basic enemies pretty decent. And it is true, so, okay, so it actually does. If you guys notice, some of the energy, some of the damage actually does go through a little bit. Not a lot, pray mind you, but a decent amount. Did everybody die? No, it's literally every big enemy is right over there.
It's also kind of, I'm not gonna lie guys, it's also just a little bit of a learning curve, because it's like, for me anyway, I'm so used to, like, and I think all of us, if you guys get this, when you guys get this weapon, you will agree with me, is at the same time when you switch, like, from, say, your grenade launcher, you know, your grenade launcher or something, once you switch from it, you gotta, like, your brain has to remember, it's like, oh, wait a minute, I'm not rocking I'm not rocking, like, you know, a shotgun or an auto rifle or something. I'm rocking a fusion rifle in my primary, which is also one of those, it's one of those weird things where it's like your brain has to remember, it's like, oh, wait a minute, you're not, it's like, you gotta remember that, because if, like, you're in the middle of a fight, or, you know, if you're in the middle of this, of doing this, whether you're in the Crucible or whatever, and you're trying to take down your enemy, well, let's say you're, you know, you're using your heavy, and you're trying to switch over real fast, well, guess what? You accidentally are holding a fusion rifle instead of a normal weapon. So I think because of that's, it's also the uniqueness also has a drawback on it. So very interesting side of things I didn't think about.